Hi Leo. So I'm going to be doing your reading for January 2020. This is a quick reading just to see the energies, see what's happening, what can you expect. And this is general reading. It's not going to resonate with all of you out there. If this is not your story, you will know. Check your moon, rising, Venus signs as well. They might resonate better with you in this case. Very funny because I started your reading and I was halfway through when I realized that my camera is not on. So let's do this again. All right, Spirit, give me the strongest energy for Leo, January 2020. Like I'm thinking Taurus. Maybe some of you are dealing with Taurus, or maybe you have it strongly in your chart, or maybe you're going to be in a Taurus energy. Go and check the Taurus reading. Right, strongest energy for Leo, the Empress. And I'm not going to say just yet what was the previous reading because I don't know if I'm going to tap into the same energy right now. But if it kind of resonates, I will share that as well. Empress, Eight of Cups, and Seven of Wands. So we have the Empress is somebody nurturing, somebody of could be a wife, you know, somebody in a long-term committed relationship, somebody who maybe is in a space of working to not start, but almost like come up with a project that they've been working on for a while. Maybe somebody who is pregnant, maybe somebody who's planning on a pregnancy. And then we've got the Eight of Cups, someone walking away and, like leaving everything behind and going towards, towards uncertainty really, because they can't even see where they're going at. And we've got the Seven of Wands, which is deception and lies and dishonesty. So I do feel like if this is a connection throughout January, maybe you will be leaving behind this connection due to dishonesty or something, some things that have come, like lies that have come up, to the light. Or let's clarify and see what this is about. What's the Empress for? What's the Empress for? Knight of Swords and Page of Wands. So Knight of Swords is very much of a very sporadic kind of energy, like really fast and not really like not having a lot of clarity and knowing for certain what you want, but like moving just back and forth, just like looking for something and like just something. And then the Page of Wands is a new kind of like a passionate beginning, a new passionate opportunity, maybe like a business related or love related. Let's see, what's the Knight of Swords and Page of Wands? Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups. That is a really good energy. Nine of Cups and Ace of Cups. I feel like this is kind of like indulging in what's like in something new. So I feel like for some of you, maybe there was something new that was presented and that came about really quickly. It's something very, very new. It came very fast and it kind of like, you're celebrating this now. Let's see, what's the Nine of Cups here for? Like I keep getting like celebration, but at the same time I keep getting this energy which is like back and forth, like not very stable energy. So I'm not sure what this is about. What's the Nine of Wands here for? I really feel like some of you are pregnant here, and you're just celebrating the fact that you're pregnant, and maybe this pregnancy came about unexpected, and like you know, it happened quickly. Maybe for some of you, you're not even like being in this relationship for that long, and you know, this came about. Okay, what's the, for others of you, that's purely a career opportunity. Also the same, came very quickly, not unexpected, not planned. What's the Eight of Cups for? Ace of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. Maybe some of you walked away from something that was like a long, you know, long term, or like a lot of effort and energy was like put in there, and time to build, and you walked away from it for something new, for a completely new opportunity, and you don't even know how far this new opportunity is going to go. However, you know, you've taken the step already, or you are taking the step in January. Let's see, what's the Ace of Pentacles here? Justice and King of Wands. Seven of Cups. I feel some of you are probably just exploring your options. So whatever you had secure and stable, I feel like some of you are just exploring what other options are there. You just like, you're very focused on new beginnings and new passions, and yeah, some of you are definitely like exploring options, and just like moving from one to another. I almost see a person who is kind of you know, came to this kind of situation completely out of the blue, and you know, that's something completely new to them, and maybe they get a lot of attention, and maybe they get a lot of opportunities, a lot of offers, and they don't really know how to handle this. They don't really know, they don't have the maturity, the experience of this kind of situation, so they're just like headless chicken, like going back and forth, and just like having a little taste of this, a little taste of that, and like a lot of people, meeting a lot of people, drinking, celebrating, eating a lot, loving the like being in the limelight, like I'm seeing like photos taken here. Right, what's the Seven of Wands here for? What's the Seven of Wands here for? Six of Wands. And the Devil. Okay, so yeah, so some of you maybe that's either you who is in this kind of like, I mean, obviously this is an unhealthy situation, because I do feel like this person is very immature, and they don't really know where is all this going to take them. They just want the opportunities, they just want the offers, they love the attention. Like, that's how I feel looking at all this. And obviously that this is kind of a little bit of a toxic energy, but this person feels good about it, whether that's you or somebody in your life. Eight of Wands. Yeah, a lot of communication, a lot of fast changes. The Lovers. Yeah, so this is definitely about a relationship that one of the people, and I feel like this is you, Taurus, to be honest. Five of Wands. Five of Swords, sorry, and Four of Pentacles. But I do feel also, I see some of you here still holding on to this connection, not wanting to let go, but wanting to go and explore your options. What's the Four of Pentacles here for? The High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like some of you were found out about this and now you're regretful. Yeah, so throughout January, Leo, I do feel like a lot of you will indulge in attention, in I see a lot of lights and flashes and like photos and maybe events, like surrounded by people, like influential people, expensive surroundings, a lot of drinks, almost like a words kind of ceremony, like that kind of things. And I do feel like you are kind of like, you know, walking away from something to go and have this life. And I see that you see a lot of opportunity in this. You see like that's going to be the beginning of something very fruitful. But just be mindful that you know, if that's your energy, you need to be clear of what is the gain for you from this. And sometimes, you know, wanting the cake and wanting to eat it too, in the end can, you know, can make us be left out in the end. So just use those opportunities smart, because it is great to have opportunities, just don't be too sporadic. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, Leo, that's for you in January. Lots of opportunities, loads of social events, celebrations.